People, it's another day, another new day to make some money, scalping the crypto market. All right. So it's another beautiful day to make some money, scalping the crypto market. All right. So let's see who is here, who is joining, who is joining, who is joining. Yeah, let's have this. Who's joining us? Where are you joining from? Okay. How's it going, people? Yeah, good morning. How are you, Prince Vincent? Hope you are doing great. How's the trading journey so far? Are we guys, are we all making progress? Okay. Are we making progress on my own? Okay. I'm actually making progress so far. All right. I don't know how long it will take me to actually, take $100 to $1,000, but I know it's possible. All right. And from the look of things, it can actually happen before or towards the end of this month. It's as simple as that. Yeah. It will happen before. Okay. Thank you for that commitment. All right. Thank you for that commitment. Definitely, I believe at the end of the day, Vincent, you should be able to make progress. Not just in growing your account, but also in making profit in the market, trading the crypto market. All right. So yes. I just closed all of my trade this morning because of this live section, because I'm looking at new opportunity, looking at making some money in the market and all of that. All right. So yes, let's go to as usual, we'll go to Bybit. Okay, we'll go to Bybit. If you are joining us for the first time, you're welcome. Basically, what we do every day is scalping the crypto market. All right, we are on a challenge to turn $100 into $1,000, and we are doing that with the ongoing BitGet trading fiesta campaign, okay, for Africans. All right. So in this trading fiesta, BitGet has actually set aside $21 million that they will share out to all participants. All right. In as much as you do up to 20,000 in trading volume throughout the period, this will be ending sometime in this week. Okay, next week or thereabout. That is on the 17th of this month. All right. This will end. All right, but this doesn't stop us. Okay, if we don't hit our target at the end of this, trading fiesta by Bybit, what we need to do now is just to, go ahead and, continue the challenge until we'll achieve that. All right, and when we achieve $100 to $1,000, then the next target will be 1,000 to, maybe 5,000, maybe 2,000, maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000. All right, I'll let you know how that goes. But let's achieve this one first. Let's achieve this one first. Is it doable? Yes, it is. All right. So normally, what we do to scalp the market is we go to Bybit. Okay, so go to Bybit and then go to market. Click on market overview, and that will bring us to this page. All right. The top gainers, they stashed USDT coin. I actually traded this early this morning, but because of the funding rate, that actually ate the whole of the money or the profit I made. Okay, the funding rate for shorting this coin is very high. I think when I traded this morning, it was around 1.51%. Okay, that was the funding rate. All right, so we'll talk about funding rate today. For those of us who trade futures, perpetual contract, I'll talk about funding rate. You get to understand how this equally affects you, all right? Because I've had situations where people trade, they trade, and then at the end of the day, they see that their trade is in profit. They close the trade, and then they are like, "Why is it that I didn't make profit? I ended up, with a minus this percent, a minus $1, and all of that. When it was plus $5, plus $10, I will tell you why. The reason is not because of Bybit fee, it's because of funding rate. So whenever you are going into a trade, you must always look at the funding rate of that token to know whether you want to short or long. Now, if you are going to long this coin, this particular coin here on the top gainer, if you are going to long this coin, the funding rate will favor you, because the way funding fee work is that when it is negative, okay, short position holders are the one paying long position holders, and then when it is positive, long position holders are the one now paying short position holders. Okay, so that is how funding rate work. Now, because this one was very high, actually got stopped shorting that coin. I didn't notice it until when I closed the trade. Okay, yep. So that is it about funding rate. Let's go to the business of the day. Let's go to the key metrics and look at what is happening right now. Market sentiment, what is it that, okay, we are still on the grid, and today is 64. So go to top gainers and then scroll down to derivatives. So we have, these are the coins we have topping right now. ZIL has been doing very well. I actually saw it, but because I was actually running to, prepare this live stream, I couldn't take that trade. So I wanted to long this trade actually. So let me open that on a new tab, or go to trading view and open ZIL USDT. So we are going to open ZIL. All right. So we have ZIL USDT. Okay, so open the chart for Bybit, and this is what we have currently. I'm on the daily time frame. Let's look at the 4 hours. So 4 hours on the daily time frame, we are still below the 200-day moving average. This line, this blue line you see here, okay, and this area is actually area of interest. That is why the market is rejecting from that area. Okay, so you see here we have a resistance somewhere around here, which is why this is actually, rejecting from that area. So let me put this as a resistance. Yep. So, yeah. So we can have, we're actually hoping to have a strong rejection from here, or if we actually, break through this area, anything above 0.025, okay, anything above 0.025, look for a long position, because already on the 4 hours time frame, we are above the 200-day moving average indicator. Okay, so anything above this area, look for a long trade. Okay, but to scalp this, let's go to 5 minutes and see the retracement started happening somewhere around this area. Okay, 0.02474. That is where we had started having this retracement. So okay, this pullback started happening here. So we'll wait for more pullbacks. Okay, we are going to wait for more pullback, because as you can see here, we are now creating, yeah. So let's see if we break above that trend line, or we keep rejecting from the trend line. As it is, this is a short trade for me. This is a short trade for me. Okay. And then if I go to Bybit, let me open the Bybit chart so that we'll look at the funding rate. What's the current funding rate? Okay, it is minus 0.0088, which is actually at a very low rate. Okay, so even if you short this market right now, you will not be paying that high fee. Okay, now if I go to this storage USDT, let me open that on a new tab so that I'll show you what the funding rate currently is. As at this morning, when I shorted this coin, it was 1.51%. All right, so it means that if you are going to open a position worth $1,000, all right, there will be a deduction, okay, depending on the leverage you're using, there will be a deduction of 1.51% from that trade you're opening actually. And it is not good for scalpers. If you're going to scalp the market and all of that, you end up not making profit. All right, for this particular token, you end up not making profit. Funding rate, okay, currently is 1.5. Look at it, minus 1.5. So if you short this coin now, just have it in mind that whatever profit you are going to make, you be in the market to make enough profit to cover up for this trade. All right, because whatever position you open, depending on the size of the leverage you are going to use, 1.5 of that is going to whoever is holding a long position for this particular trade. Okay, so whoever is holding a long position for this particular trade, there's a way these exchanges calculate all of that. So if it is, minus and you are going to short, okay, once the funding rate is negative whatever percentage is there, it means that you who is a short position holder will be paying, okay, 1.5 of the position size you are holding, 1.5% of the position size you are holding to long position holders. Then if it is, positive, it means that if you are in a short position holder, the long position holders are the one paying you. All right. So funding, there are people who are just, expert in using funding rate to trade. Okay. There's a way they actually, look at this stuff and then open a long position with a very high leverage, big precise position, and then they end up, making some money from funding rate and all of that. Okay, I don't know how that works, but I'm not going to teach you that. But my concern is just to be aware that when the funding rate of a particular token is very high, be careful, because it will swallow your money, to swallow your profit. Okay. All right, guys. If you are joining us for the first time, you're welcome. Okay, make sure you smash the like button. Okay, make sure you smash the like button. So we do this every day. We spend at least 1 hour on the market on YouTube. Okay, looking at the market to see if we can actually make some money. Okay, Kilisi, you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome to the live show. So yes, we are looking for short trade on this particular token. Okay, for zeal, we just wait for a little of this movement. Okay, I'm watching this trend line I just drew here. This is on the 5 minutes time frame actually. I'm watching this trend line I just drew here, and then if it scale through this trend line, okay, if it breaks above this trend line, then I'm looking for this previous higher, which is 2477. Okay, 2477. This is where you will have that rejection. This long wick you are seeing here. Okay, 2477. I'll be looking at that area, and then another area, possible area I'll be looking at to short this trade is, okay. Yeah, this is just this is just a first, move to the upside. As you can see, immediately started dropping. So anything from 2483 to 2477 and all of that, I'm looking for a short trade. Okay, looking for a short trade. So let's see if this pulls back up. If it pulls back up, we'll go ahead and enter. So we want to enter at a very good position. Okay, so if you pull back up into this area, this is my resistance area, I'm going to enter a short trade to the downside. All right, then we'll put our stop loss just slightly above this. We'll put our stop loss slightly above this and all of that. Okay, all right, so that's what I'm looking at for this particular token. And let's look for a token that we're going to long. Which token are we going to long? Right here, XRP made it to the top gainers list, but with a minus 0.4%. Okay, all of these tokens here. We should be looking for short opportunity for ADA, for SRP, and maybe EOS. Okay, I'll be looking for short opportunity for all of this. All right, Doge, Doge. I'm not sure of Doge. So let's see. Let me go back to the overview here, and let's look for other potential coins that we're going to actually long in the market. All right. So yeah, so scroll down and then go to derivatives, and then under USDT perpetual, go to 24 hours change and then flip this over. Okay, so we have stores still leading the way. It was around 71 cents. Okay, as at early this morning, it was around 71 cents and all of that. So it dropped. I couldn't wait. I closed, and then funding rate ate my profit. Okay, so we have Zale, we have let's scroll down here. Okay, let's look for those just making some percentage. Let's go to the second page. I'm looking for a token to long. Okay, I'm going to look for a token to long. Where can we see audio? Let's pay attention to audio. Okay, audio USDT. If I go to um, Sorry. Can you hear me now, guys? Can you hear me? I got disconnected. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was just talking. I didn't know my mic was muted. Can you hear me now? Right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Okay. So each time I touch this, stuff in front of me, this stuff, mic will just get disconnected. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm back now. You should be able to hear me now. You should be able to hear me now, guys. Yes. I needed to project this to another screen so that I'll be able to be. All right. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Oh, sorry. So it means that all the audio setup stuff of a thing, you didn't hear that. All right. Somebody mentioned Zale. Vincent, you want us to look at Zale? You want us to look at Zale, right? Okay. Now that you can hear me, let's go back to the chat. I was actually looking at audio and I was saying that this is for a long setup, okay? This is a long setup and I'm looking for a pullback actually. I'm sorry, I got disconnected, okay? I'm looking for a pullback to this area, all right? This area here is where I'm looking for a pullback to, long this token to the upside. So I'm hoping that this will reject this trend line here, okay? The 200 moving average is being used as a support. So you see that we had this rejection here, and then we had another rejection here. So I'm still hoping that this rejection will continue to, come retest this level. So for a longer setup, okay, I'm looking for this. If it comes to this area, I'm going to take a long trade, okay? So if you want us to look at ZIL, if I go ahead and type in ZIL USDT, we'll open the chart for Bybit, and then, this is what we currently have, okay? This is what we currently have. ZIL is at this level of resistance, okay, which I just, put here. So I told you we are going to be looking for possible pullback and short this trade from here. So how do we do that? We go to the lower time frame, okay? So on the 5 minutes time frame, you see that the pullback happened somewhere around here. We had another pullback here, okay? And then this is another one rejecting this trend line I drew here, okay? So rejecting this trend line here, all right? This rejection we're getting from here, I'm just waiting. If this comes back to this zone, okay, I'm looking to short this token. I'll look at entering a short trade around 2467, okay? That is 0.02467, 0.02467 to 0.0480, okay? 0.0480. I believe that was what you were asking, okay? Is that what you wanted, Prince? Okay. All right, thank you that the sound is back. You can hear me. Sorry about that. Okay, I didn't know my mic was disconnected. All right, sorry about that, guys. Don't worry. Gradually, okay, we'll get to be very good at this stuff. So, I just started this live stream of a thing, so I'm always having this on and off and all of that. So sorry, guys. Sorry, I got disconnected about that. So yes, that is what I'm looking at on ZIL. Okay, that is exactly what I'm looking at on ZIL. I'm looking to short. All right, and if you're going to short this trade, whether you enter here or you enter from the rejection of this trend line again, okay, just target, target like, because the way it is now, if there is a major move on BTC, I see this coin breaking, okay, going further to the 200 moving average or even breaking above, all right? So I see this coin moving to test the 200 moving average. I see this coin moving to test the 200 moving average. So if you are going to scalp this coin, let's say from here to the 200 moving average, that would be like a 8 to 9% move, okay? 8 to 9% move to the upside. So if you are going to, but for that to work, actually, we need to break this area here, okay? We need to break above this. It means that this is on the, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So it means that on the 4 hours time frame, this candle needs to close above this zone that I drew here. All right. The 4 hours candlestick need to close above this zone. Then we can now start looking for an opportunity on a daily time frame to go test this, now if I want this 200 moving average to remain the same or irrespective of the time frame I switch to, what I can do is to just double click on the 200-day moving average, okay? Once I double click on it, I want to go to input, and then when I scroll down here where it says time frame, okay, where it says time frame, click on it and select what you want to use to be analyzing. So I can click on the 1 day. So it means that my moving average, even if I go down to the 1 minute time frame, my moving average will be based on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is how it is on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it is telling us that for the ZIL token, ZIL is moving, okay, it's still below the 200-day moving average. So there's a possibility that this ZIL token will move and then use the 200 moving average as a support, and then have a rejection down to the, to downside. All right. So now that I've changed this to 200 moving average to the daily time frame, so it will remain the same on all time frame. Even if I go to the 4 hours on the daily time frame, so my 200 moving average will remain the same. Okay, so you don't get to see it changing from one time frame to another. So here we're using just the daily moving average to analyze our market. So you see that the candlestick is still below this and all of that. That is what we're looking at. Okay, so possible break above this trend line, then we look for a long opportunity. Anything below that, we are looking for short trade. Okay, that is the setup for ZIL. I hope you get that. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you for understanding that. Okay, thank you. All right. So yeah, yes, guys, let's look for a quick one. Okay, let's look for a quick one. I'm looking for a coin that will have a lot of activities ongoing, so that we'll just go ahead and short. Okay, I would have shorted this token, but considering let's go to the first page. I would have shorted this token. I see this token pulling back very well. This touch, okay, is at 51 cents right now. I see it coming down to anything around 48, 47 cents. I see it coming down, but based on the capital I have on my trading account right now, if I do this, because I tried it this morning and then it just swallowed my funding, my fee, my profit. So if I do that right now, I may not, you know, yeah, this token. Let's look at AGLD USDT, AGLD USDT, AGLD USDT. So we'll look at that Bybit stuff. Okay, go to the 4 hours time frame. This is to the upside, right? This is an opportunity to take this trade to the upside. So daily time frame. All right, so you see that we broke my trend line already, and then we are still going further. We broke my trend line to the downside already, and this is still going up, going up, going up. So yeah, so there was a long setup somewhere around there. So we had a rejection around this area. Okay, and this was my support area here. So yeah. So we have been playing around this 200 moving average, okay, on the daily time frame. We have been playing around this for a while. So it comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. And then finally we broke this trend line, okay? Finally we broke the trend line, we had it to a retest, and then it's still moving to the upside. So yes, possible area of rejection would be around this area, which you've seen it played out already, okay? So it played out already. This is our area of resistance. So that played out already. Okay, you see this rejecting from here. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame, for instance, okay, you see that rejection happening there already, or the 4 hours time frame. So it's rejecting from that zone already. Okay, rejecting from that zone already. So if this rejection continues, let's confirm this in the next 1 hour thereabout. This current 4 hours candle will close in 1 hour 17 minutes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and confirm that. Let's wait for the close of that candle to make a better decision, because on the 5 minutes time frame, we would have had a good chance to short this token around this area. So you see this area, you see this pullback we had there. Okay, so we would have had an opportunity to make around this candle started pulling back around this was as early as 5 a.m. this morning, my own time. Okay, so yes, if you have shorted this token around 70, 71 or thereabouts, okay, this little pullback here would have given you 7%. 7% with a 10x leverage, that is 70%. All right, 70%. So yeah, this pullback on the 5 minutes time frame has ended. Now we are coming back to this zone again. So if we get back to this zone, there's every possibility that this token will start dropping. So we'll look for another short setup here. Okay, so yes, another short setup for this token will be somewhere around here. Now, before we go into this, the funding fee for this particular token is not much, okay? So if we go to Bybit, let's look at the funding fee, open this in a new trade. Let me go here and open AGL, right? AGLD, yeah. So funding rate is 0.0257. That is, and it's even positive, right? It's positive. So if you're holding a short position, you'll be earning funding rate and all of that. So you don't need to bother about that. So we're going to enter a short trade, anything from, let's do 70. Let's do 72, okay? 0.972 cent. If this trade comes back this area, okay, around 7253. 72, anything within this zone, okay, anything inside this zone, just make sure you short for a short trade. Okay, this would be a 4% move. Let's just do like yeah, let's do that area. Okay, this will be a 4% move. That is, if you place that to be a 4% move, and then your stop loss will be just above, okay, just slightly above, which is around 758. Let me check that so that you don't get, this can actually take you out of the market and then still goes, go back in the direction it's supposed to. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, just leave your stop loss above there so that you don't lose too much money. Just leave your stop loss above. Okay, so that's a possible. If this pulls back to that area here, we're going to look at a short trade. We're going to look at shorting this. All right. My RSI, stochastic RSI is already at the overbought level, and yeah, that's what I'm looking at for the AGLD trade. For the AGLD trade, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so that those are the possible areas I'm looking at. All right, and yes, yep. So let's go back here. Let me go back. So we'll keep refreshing this page until we get something better. Now, if you see a particular token that you see a lot of volatility, a lot of activities in, okay, when you see a lot of activities in a particular token, just stick to that token. All right. If you want to scalp it, you can take it back to back. When it comes down to a certain level, you short. Okay, you long. When it goes to up to a certain level, you short, and all of that. So that's what I continually do every day. So I look at the reason why I'm avoiding this first one is because of what happened already. So I'm not going to take that trade for now. Unless if I have a larger amount of money and I'm ready to stay longer in the market, I can go ahead and take that trade. So guys, that's just it, right? Okay, let's look at even losers in the market. Cello minus 11%. Losers. Tomo, I hope you guys closed your trade yesterday. I sent a signal on Tomo. Okay, I think it was not to everybody, but to a certain group. I sent Tomo, and it was, plus a certain percentage, and then all of a sudden it dropped. So for those of you who were waiting for it to hit take profit, and you refuse to secure profit for yourself, well, I'm sorry, this would have already hit your stop loss if a long time ago. So Tomo is down. Tomo is a very nonsense coin, actually, doing the, one kind of village thing like that. So let's look at Cello. Let's look at Cello. Cello, let's look for a long setup for Cello USDT. Okay, Cello USDT. Please take note of this. I may not be able to, start sending all of this to the chat. So go to the daily time frame. Let's start with the daily time frame. May not be able to send all of this to, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Cello, we had this rejection here. just at the 200-day moving average, okay? Just at this level, this is my resistance, okay? That's my area of resistance somewhere around there, which I've mapped out, okay? And then another area of rejection I'm looking at as a support will be here, this area where the coin is currently trading. This is going to be my support, okay? So this area is going to be support where the coin is currently trading right now, where this candlestick is currently trading. Okay, if we break this area, if we break this support area, then we are looking at this area down here. All right, we are looking at this area down here to enter a trade. So we'll have another support around that area. So yes, this is what we're looking at right now. We're looking for a long setup. So if I bring my fib retracement to, let's take this from this week. Let me zoom out so that we'll be able to see that very well. So fib retracement to from this week here to the high. So to this high. All right. So guys, look at this area. If we break this area, another area you should be looking at is this particular area here, okay? This area around this zone here. So we're looking at this, okay? And this is the 618 level, all right? This area is the 618 level, as you can see on my Fibonacci retracement too. So yeah, wait for this token, okay, to play to this 618 level. So yeah, we're going to look for a short opportunity once Celo gets down to this area. Okay, this is my fib 618 level. Let me flip this right up to the right so that you'll be able to see label, make it right. Yes, okay. So this is a 618 level. So we'll wait for this pullback to come to this 618 level here. All right. And then if it breaks this down, the next level will be the 718 level. So those are the areas we're looking at. Then if it actually, break through these two levels, then look at the next support level. Okay. Look at the next support level. So in this particular trade, what I'm going to do for leverage, I will only wait for a rejection. So I can go to the 1 hour time frame and wait for this to reject from this area. Okay. So right now on the 1 hour, we're just playing around this area. Okay, so we're just respecting this area you see here. Okay, there's another block somewhere around there. But if we break this, I'm looking at the 618. So I've set a limit order for this. So this is good for spot, okay, for long-term purposes. Okay, this is good for spot. But if you must trade this with leverage, wait for a rejection around this area. Okay, wait for a rejection around this area. And then if you enter this trade somewhere around this area, let's take a long position around 50 cents, okay? 50 cents. So I double click on this, and then for entry, make it 50 cents, okay? Just make it 50 cents, and then that's it. Okay, so our stop loss for this will be just at the 718. That is, if we have a strong rejection from the 618, okay? And then our take profit will be to this level here, okay? To this level here. All right, that will be a 31% move. If you are using leverage, 31 by 10, 31 by 5, 31 by 100, depending on the leverage size you are using, okay? So this is a possible setup I'm looking at for Celo. All right, this is a long-term trade. It could be, a swing trade that will take days before it actually hit this target, but this is just what I have on Celo. So put an eye on Celo, make this coin, add this coin to your watch list, okay? Put an eye on Celo and look for a possible move to the upside. All right, that is for Celo. And then we have ZEC. Remember, this is what I always tell you guys, okay? The 1000 ZEC, when we started this live stream, this token was part of the token on the daily time frame, right? Aside the fact that we are scalping the market, equally be looking for a longer term, all right? It means that if you have shorted this token for like, I think a day or two ago, okay, 9% move, this is 9% dumped, all right? Let's look at that token now. This is, what's the name again? 1000 ZUSDT here. So let's look at that token again and see possible move. That is 9% dumped, which is would have given you like 90% if you're using a 10x leverage. So you see what's possible. So yeah, that is why I always base my, my search on the the gainers list, okay, gainers and losers list. That is for those of you who are asking, oh, how do I know when a coin will point and all of that? If you are just a day trader, this is what you do every day. Okay, this is what we do every day. So learn the strategies and try to implement it. Okay, so you see here on the daily time frame. Okay, yeah, I think we had a setup here. Let me see that setup. Where is it on the 5 minutes time frame? 15 minutes. I have my, where's that stuff? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Yeah, here. Okay, so we shorted this trade somewhere around here. Let's go. Here. Yeah, and that played out. Okay, so this was when this was 1st of July. Yeah, we shorted this token around this area, and then this played out, and then it continued to move to the downside, as you can see. So after hitting a take profit, it just continued to move to the downside and all of that. And currently, let's go to the daily time frame. This is what we have here. So since 1st of June, 1st of July, sorry. So since 1st of July, this has been dumping. Okay, this has been dumping. So we're waiting for this. All right, look at this move. Look at this one candle move. So we're 100% move actually in just one day. Okay, 2 days. All right, so let me bring my Fibonacci retracement to, yep. We are currently at the 618 level, so there could be a possible rejection from this area. We are currently at the 618 level, so there could be a possible rejection from that area. So put an eye on that coin, Okay, that could make you, who wants to join me live? If you want to join me live, let me send you the link. Okay, who wants to join me live? All right, I want to hear your voice, okay? You want to join me live? I want to hear your voice. So use the link in the chat to join if you want, okay? Use the link in the chat to join if you want. Use the link in the chat to join if you want, okay? Yeah, good morning, Sunday. Welcome to the live show. All right, so yeah, basically we have not seen opportunity to scalp to short yet, but these are just possible scenarios we are looking at. Okay, so for longer term trade, if you want to make bigger profit, for this particular token right now, we are sitting almost at the 618 level. Okay, we are almost at the 618 level. So look at a possible rejection from this area. Look at a possible rejection from this area, guys. Okay, look at the possible. So yeah, on the 4 hours time frame, you see that we are almost there. On the 1 hour, sorry, I'm on the 1 hour time frame here. Okay, so we are almost at this area. So look for a possible rejection at the 618 level. Okay, that plays out here. All right, look at this. Look at this. 618 level always plays out. Okay, it always works. All right. So you see, after this pull to the upside, we had that rejection to here. All right, we had that rejection, and you see this strong wick here. All right. So we had that rejection at the 618 level, and then the market continued to soar until it gets to this area. From here, we are now having another rejection down here. Okay, so we are coming back to the 618 level again. We are coming back to the 618 level again. So put an eye on the 1000 ZEC token. Put an eye on the 1000 ZEC token. Okay, 1000 ZEC token has about 5.7 million in trading volume. So yeah, it can actually this can actually make you some money. So 5.7, yeah, it's something. It's something. So make sure that you trade with care on that particular token. Make sure you trade with care on the particular token. And yeah, look at this token, okay? For spot traders, you can look for a buy, possible buy, okay? At your entry should be around, around 30 cents, okay? 30 cents, that's 0.030, okay? 0.030. So possible area, what I'm looking at right now on this token, if I go for a long, okay, so we'll enter, our trade setup will be around here. So double click on this, our entry level will be around 0.030, okay? So that's going to be our entry level. That is where we're going to enter, because there could be a possible wick to that downside there. So anything between 30, 31, okay, 0.030, 0.0305 or thereabout. So look for an entry for this trade. Okay, look for an entry for this trade. So stop loss will be just at the 786 level. So we will have to trail this market up there. All right, we'll have to trail this market up there, up here. All right, but our first take profit level will be somewhere around there. So use here as your first take profit level. Let me show you that. So here, okay, first take profit, you are going to target this area, this particular zone as first take profit, okay? And then target this area here as this is your second take profit, or you can put it above, okay? Put it above there, and then target another area here. So these are possible areas of taking profit. Price will always react to all of these areas of other blocks, okay? Price will always react to these areas here. So yeah, take profit level. So that's what you're going to start adjusting your take profit level until if this price actually gets up there again, fine. If there is a major move on BTC, definitely this will play out. Okay, this will play out. All right. So yeah, this is what I want you guys to look at on the 1000 ZEC token. That's what I want you to look at on the 1000 ZEC token. Okay, so we'll go back to the market. Let's refresh this and see what is currently happening here. Are we having new tokens making the list? Okay, yep. So we have this particular token SCU, SCUSDT, yes, SCUSDT. We have the zero USDT. These are equally making it to the top gainers list. Okay, so we had the plus 14%. We have the ZRX USDT. So yeah, let's see SCU. What is SCU? SCUSDT. SCUSDT. So we have this. All right, guys, who is joining live? Who is joining live? Nobody has joined yet. Okay, let's see what's possible. Oh, we had that rejection already. We had this massive rejection already. Okay. I see a possible move to this area. I see a possible move to this area for this particular token. Okay. This is the area where we're having rejection from, which will stand as a resistance. Okay. But will it shoot up? Will it shoot up to this area? Can we get it up here? Can we get this coin up around 0.046? Will it be able? So we're having a strong rejection around this area. This on a daily time frame. If this candle closes above this daily time frame, then look for an opportunity to long this market. Okay, look for an opportunity to long this market. But right now we're looking for short opportunities. So this is our area of interest. Go to the 5 minutes time frame, and you see that we have this massive rejection already. So we have this massive rejection already. Now this pullback means that this market, let me bring up my market bias indicator. Market bias indicator, yeah, let me bring that up. So the setting I have for the market bias indicator is, I have somebody joining me live. For the market bias indicator, change the smooth to 10. And then on the style, make sure you uncheck this Heikan smooth or whatever the name is, okay? Yeah, so yes, this pullback here. Possibly this could be a long setup. Yes, this could be a long setup. So you can long this trade now, enter with market order and target just let's say target a move to the upside here. Okay. If it comes back to, your entry should be around 0.037. Look at 0.037 and let's take this. Or you can enter with market order. Okay, you can enter with market order. Let me see who's here. You can enter with market order, okay? How are you, Raphael? How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Leonard.
Yeah, morning. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How is
So,
Lagos?
Lagos is fine, oh.
Okay, Jamike, you're welcome. Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Thank you
listening.
very much, sir. So I was wondering, sir, you set various take profit levels. Does it mean that at the first take profit level, you're out of the trade before you get into the trade again?
No, 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 no. No, there are two ways to this. When you set different take profit levels, there are two ways to it. Which coin did I do that on? Now there are what it means is that if the trade hits your first take profit level, if it hits your first take profit level, you can close a certain percentage of your profit. Okay, you can, let's say you enter the trade with like $100. All right. On the Bybit exchange, there is an option that says close buy or close. When you click on that close buy option, what it means is that it tells you to close partial of your profit. So you can set a partial close position that when it gets to take profit one, close 10% of my account, okay, or close 20% of my account, or close 20% of my position size, or whatever. You can set it. Okay, there's an option to do that. I think I've made a video on that already. So you can close part of, right? If you want to continue to be in that trade, you can close part of your account. It means that you have reduced your risks already. So if you enter with $1,000 and you close 50%, you will now have $500 in that trade to, go to the other, take profit level. Alternatively, you can manually start adjusting your stop loss. So if you hit your take profit one, what you can do if you don't want to close partial, position, what you will now do is to adjust your stop loss to the entry price. All right, just like this setup I have here. So if my stop loss is around this area of 0.036, if this hits my take profit one, let's say I take profit one is at this level, okay? If take profit one is around this level, once the price get to take profit one, what I will now do is to adjust my stop loss, okay? Instead of leaving the stop loss as 0.036, I'll now put my stop loss, okay? It will now be the entry price, which is 0.037. When it is 0.037, it means that even if the market goes against you, you are not losing, okay? You are breaking even, all right? Now, when it moves from take profit target one to target two, you will now manually adjust your stop loss from the entry to the take profit level one. Okay, so if for instance take profit level one gave you 10% and you move your stop loss from the entry to the take profit level one, it means that if this market eventually retraces down, you are still leaving that market with 10%. All right, so you can continually manually keep adjusting your stop loss level on at each take profit level, or you close your position, okay, part by part. That is using the partial close option. So using the partial close option means that you can close 10% of your position, you can close 20% of your position, you can close 50% of your position, or 100% of your position. That is what setting different take profit level does for you. All right. So you don't need to close all your trades. So you can either do partial close, or you do, adjust the stop loss level. What I do is to adjust my stop loss level on each trade. Okay. I just adjust the stop loss level on each trade. So that's what I basically do. All right. Okay, so that is out of the way. All right, so let's go ahead and refresh the page again and see what possible coin. So yeah, for this coin, for this particular token, all right, I'm looking for, I think I'm in that trade already. Okay, yeah. So let's look at this. If it goes, up here, we are looking at taking profit at just 0.040, okay? If it goes up there, we're looking at taking profit there. And then if it comes down here, we are going to close the trade. That by then it would have flipped below this market bias indicator, okay? So if you flip below that and this turns to red, close your trade. It means that it's a losing trade for you. All right, that's what I'm looking at for that particular coin. And then the next coin we had here was yeah, the ZRX. So ZRX USDT. So open perpetual contract, and then let me look at the daily time frame and see this token where it is. Yes, guys, start dropping your questions, okay? If you have questions, drop your question. I see a possible move. We are just at the 200 moving average. Are we going to reject from this area? Will this reject from this area? This token is doing well. The token is doing well. Okay, guys, just a quick one, just short this token with market order for a quick retracement to the downside. Okay, short with market order for a quick move to the downside. Just target, 5 to 10%. Okay, target 5 to 10% with market order. All right, just a quick one. Short with market order and target 5 to 10%, guys. I'll give you the take profit and all of that. So take profit for this particular token will be, let's do 10%. If you are doing 10%, it will be 2, depending on where your entry is, okay? 10% will be 244. Yeah, 244 will give you around 11% with the 10x leverage, okay? So we are currently at 247 or thereabout. 244 will give you around 11% with the 10x leverage. So depending on where your entry is, for those of you who entered later, you should be in profit already. Yeah, just target a 10 to 11% move to the downside. Let's see, because we are currently sitting at the 200 moving average, so I see a possible rejection. Okay, see a possible rejection. So our take profit for me, depending on where you entered, okay, 244. I'm looking at 244. So let me say 244. 244. This is just for a quick move, okay, quick retracement. So that's if it comes down here, this will be already in profit, okay, and then we'll look for opportunity to continue. So now on the long run, if this closes above, okay, you can see that this is with this particular move, okay, this daily move, we are currently going to flip above the market bias indicator because it has been red all this while. So if we flip above this, then we should be looking for a buy opportunity, okay, on a long run. If this candlestick closes above this, so you should be looking for trading this anything from 1 a.m., okay, till tomorrow by this time. Okay, so look for a long position. That is if this candle closes above this area, because I see this market actually rejecting from this 200 moving average here. There may be a possible rejection from here, okay, this particular zone I'm looking at right here, this zone. There could be a possible rejection there. But if we close above this zone, then you should be targeting, the next thing is target 30 cents or up to 33 cents, okay? 30 to 33 cents should be your area of interest. That is for a long term, okay? That is for a long trade. All right. But if this continues to shoot up, what I can do is to add to my margin. That is exactly what I can do to stay in this trade, okay? I can add to my margin. That is a bit risky. Don't do that, okay? But I can add to my margin. I told you, I think, Sunday, was it Sunday or Vincent that asked me to cut that video? I didn't cut that. Okay, that same strategy I taught you that day, I can use it to add to my margin, all right? To bring my entry closer and keep, an eye on this trade until it finally plays out, okay? When it plays out, I'm going to make some profit in this trade. So that's just the area I'm looking at, but I believe it will play out. But if we have it above that, then we are going to add to the margin and see how we can push it downward. All right. So yes, we are in 2 trades already. So let's see how that plays out, if that will be in profit. Okay, that is for the scalping for today. And every other long setup I've given you, please stick to that and look for possible move to the upside. Okay, look for possible move to the upside. Guys, this is the time to start preparing for the next bull run. Don't wait until when that market gets up there before you start buying. Okay, the time to prepare is now. Those who are going to benefit when the bull run happens are those who are accumulating any token of their choice right now. Don't just accumulate any token. Don't accumulate any token. Accumulate tokens that are worth it. Okay, accumulate tokens that are worth it. All right. So if you are joining us for the first time, you're welcome. We do this every day, Mondays to Saturday, okay? During the morning hours, just around this time, okay? We do this every day, and what we are simply doing is scalping the market, okay? Scalping the market. So make sure you smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, do that. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified each time we go live, okay? Each time we go live. And if you are not on the Telegram group, use the link in the video description to join the Telegram, okay? So we are actually on a journey to grow $100 to $1,000. And now, how long will it take us? We don't know yet. Will it take us 30 days? Will it take us 100 days? Will it take us, how many days will it take us? We don't know yet. So we are still on that journey. So you can join us, okay? Yes, one-on-one classes on TA, I do that, okay? I do that. I take one-on-one classes on TA. You can do that, but that will cost you more actually. To cost you more, normally, whoever enrolls for the one-on-one is twice. We meet twice a week for 1 month, and it will cost around $300. All right, so that will cost you more if you want that. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, that is it for today. If you have questions, drop your questions, okay? Drop your questions before we call it a day. One-on-one will cost you a lot. You can go ahead and buy the course, which I have there. Okay, you have different TA setup, people teaching you how to use trend line, how to support and resistance and all of that. Okay, but if you want the one-on-one, yes, I do that. We'll meet twice a week, and then it costs more for 1 month. All right, I still have more people joining the live stream. I still have more people. Prince just joined us. Prince joined us. Okay, ask your questions. All right, that is it for today. I hope our trades are running very well. Okay, yeah, we are still within that range. Hello, bro. How you doing, Prince? Where are you joining us from? Can you hear me, Prince? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let us know where you are joining from. Okay. Yes, I can hear you. I was wondering if you can hear me. Okay, for the ZRX, I'm going to add to position once let's look at where I can add to my position. I'll add to my position if we, let's do 15 minutes and see possible areas. The token is just, firing up. Don't worry to play out, okay? To play out, just chill. This will play out, okay? To play out, but if it continues to fire up, I'll just add to the position. Okay, because I believe it's at a critical level where it can. Okay, yeah, I'll add to the position once it gets to 25 cents. Yes, if this shows up to 25 cents, I'm going to set a limit to sell more. If it shows up to 25 cents, I'll add to the position so that my entry will be adjusted to around maybe 2488 and all of that. So yes, I will short again at 25 cents. That's the area I'm looking at. All right, so yeah, let's watch and see how that plays out. Okay, let's watch and see how that plays out. If that will give us profit, yeah, I believe it will give us profit. Okay, so our take profit is at the yellow line. Then if I add to the position, if I personally add to the position, I will adjust the take profit. I'm just targeting just 10% move in the market. I don't want to be greedy. Remember, we are going against the trend. Okay, the scalping strategy we are using is trading pullbacks. All right, when you are trading pullback, you are going against the trend. So you don't want to trade it as if you are, in a confirmed trend that you want to trade, that maybe you are bearish about that token and all of that. If you do that, you get taken out of the market. That is why we always target 5 to 10% move in the market. Okay, so that pullback is what we are waiting for. All right, that pullback on this particular token is what we are waiting for, and I believe the pullback will happen soon. Okay, it will happen soon. Yeah. So be patient with the market and everything will play out. All right. So if you are joining us for the first time again, we do this every day. We are on a journey to grow. Okay. $100 to $1,000. So make sure you smash that like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe, hit the notification bell so that whenever we go live, you'll be the first to get the notification and all of that. Okay. So aside the fact, I don't just give you calls. Okay. I answer your questions regarding trading. All I want is for you to become a good, profitable trader. All right. I don't want that mindset that will come into the market with. Some of us are always like, if I start trading with $10, how much will I be making every day? If I start trading with $50, what is my monthly return? My dear, trading is not some of this Ponzi scheme that has eaten deep into our blood. All right. Remember all these persons who will go, create a platform and tell you, bring your money, you don't need to do anything, put it there. I have done it. I've done plenty of them. In fact, I started this channel with those kind of business. And today, ask me where are they? They are nowhere to be found. If you want to make money, just learn trading. Trading is not a get rich quick scheme, but trading can change your life for life. All right, just learn it. I'm not saying come and put your money tomorrow. I'll multiply it for you. That's not the platform I teach here. All right, we do real-time trading here. We'll look at the chart, we'll analyze the chart, and then we'll see how we can make it. It is not as difficult. Trading is not as difficult as we project it to be. All you just need to do is to put your interest in it, learn it, and it will definitely favor you. So don't come to my platform and start asking me, if I start trading with $100, how much will I be making every day? I don't know. I don't know, because that $100 you can use it to trade and even make additional $100 or even $200 in a day. So I cannot tell you specifically that, yes, if that is what you are looking as a motivation, sorry, I am not a motivational speaker, so I cannot tell you that your $100 will give you $1,000 in a day, right? But definitely it will play out. It will definitely play out and be making some profit for yourself. Okay, it will play out and be making profit for you. So yes, we are going to add to the position, as I said earlier, 25 cents, which we are currently at right now. Okay, so guys, that is all I have for you now. Do have a wonderful day. All right, if we don't have more questions, we continue the discussion on the Telegram. So if you are not on the Telegram, do join the Telegram using the link, okay, in the video description. So go to the video right now, go to the video and then go to the description of that video. Just click on see more. The first link here is to sign up for Bybit account. Okay, and then the second link is to join the ongoing African trading fiesta for Bybit. Okay, and you can see the link to join Telegram here. Okay, so just use that link to join the Telegram and you're good to go. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Have a profitable day ahead, and let's see how this trade plays out. Okay. And then for the longer term trade, do pay attention to that. I'll give you another course tomorrow once we come to the live show. All right. So if there is no question, if there are no more questions, have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.